Greetings from sharing Vietnam on VTC10 NetViet. Innovative mindset in developing tourism is really critical to the development of tourism industry here in Vietnam. So in today's program, let's have a talk with Mr. Torsten, an expert from Germany who's working at STDe on this topic. So thank you for joining us. In your opinion, why does Vietnam really need an innovative mindset in developing the tourism products?
Actually, tourism is a very important part of the Vietnamese, let's say, development, economic development, social development, and it has a lot of potential, like to be, let's say, the tourist destination #1 in Asia, because it's a very long shape, S-shape, with about 3,000 kilometers, a lot of sandy beaches, a lot of mountains, a lot of rivers, caves. It's, let's say, it's a treasure of nature. And if you are kind of not aware of protecting these things, it will maybe go into a very wrong direction, because a lot of tourists are coming and they will stay only in, let's say, some places. They will not enjoy, let's say, the variety of the Vietnamese, let's say, beauty. You know? So why, for example, STD is trying to find a new approach on tourism. It is not only because they want to make something new, they want to develop something, let's say, creative, dynamic. They want to protect also the beauty and all the natural, let's say, the natural and social and cultural values of Vietnam.
In your opinion, what are the values that the innovative tourism products of STDe can bring about?
There are several, let's say, ideas which came out of the STD think tank. In my opinion, we had a lot of discussions. Controversial idea was the idea to bring to the foreign tourists the flooding, the rain, and let's say the bad natural conditions of Middle Vietnam. For example, Hue, or for example, Hội An. Let's say, talking about Hue, like we always have in mind when we stay longer in Vietnam, that there's a season where it is raining continuously. And if you if me as a foreigner coming to a tropical country, we always like sun, we always like beaches, we always like the nice blue sky. But in this special case, Hue, which is full of culture and also needs along the whole year tourists, the product of, how do you say this, to focus on this special weather condition, like the famous Hue rain, for example, gives like a new perspective to the cultural and also the tourist, how do you say this, tourist field.
With more than 3,000 kilometers of coastline, Vietnam possesses abundant resources and many landscapes and cultural heritage of the world-class standards. Currently, this tourism resource has not been exploited effectively. There are many other potential values requiring a more holistic, insightful, and sophisticated perspective with more scientific thinking. Compared with some other countries in Southeast Asia such as Singapore, Malaysia or Thailand, although the available resources are not much, they have made many breakthroughs in tourism product development.
Xã hội hiện tại mà có vẻ như các tour du lịch đã trở nên quá quen thuộc rồi. và cái xu hướng đi du lịch ngày càng nhiều và họ đi khám phá rất nhiều thứ, và khi đó thì sẽ hình thành được một cái nhu cầu là khám phá những cái điều mới lạ, những cái tour du lịch đặc biệt, những cái điểm đến mà họ chưa mà từng đến. Thì chúng tôi đã lựa chọn cái tour du lịch làng Vũ Đại ngày ấy của Liên hiệp phát triển du lịch bền vững, tiến sĩ Nguyễn Thứ Hạnh đã thiết kế ra cái chương trình này, và tôi đánh giá rất là cao và đã đưa nó áp dụng vào thực tiễn.
So far, STDe has researched and continuously published 18 sets of tourism products with a think tank, eliminating barriers of obsolete awareness, thinking and experience. In particular, the project converting rain, storms and floods in central of Vietnam into a tourism product has changed the thinking about climate change for many localities. Instead of fleeing and fighting adverse weather elements, the project proposes solutions to coexist and seek opportunities from those adverse factors. The unique idea of this project is to consider unusual weather phenomena such as rain, storms, floods as tourism resources. There are the rainstorm in Huế, typhoon in Da Nang, floods in Hội An, all are combined into a system of unique and distinctive tourism products.
Thách thức lớn nhất có thể hiểu là vẫn là cái rào cản của tư duy xã hội. Tất nhiên là sau 5 năm thì tư duy xã hội đã được cởi mở hơn rất là nhiều. Nhìn nhận các cái sản phẩm của du lịch đột phá nó đã khác rất là nhiều. Nhưng bên cạnh đó vẫn có nhiều số đông là chưa hiểu hết các cái giá trị của tư duy đột phá, bởi vì họ vẫn còn bám rất nhiều vào những cái lối suy nghĩ truyền thống và họ cũng rất là khó thay đổi họ. Đấy, thì khi mà gặp phải những cái nơi mà họ còn chưa kịp thay đổi cái tư duy đó thì STDe cũng sẽ phải mất rất nhiều thời gian để vận động, và thậm chí có thể không vận động được. Đặc biệt là ví dụ như là các doanh nghiệp mà họ không dám chịu rủi ro khi mà thay đổi tư duy hay là áp dụng một cái tư duy mới.
Nhiều sản phẩm và nhiều loại hình sản phẩm, nội dung đa dạng, nó bao trùm từ cuộc sống hàng ngày cho đến các điều kiện của thiên nhiên, văn hóa, và kể cả những câu chuyện về con người. Thì đấy là cái mà đột phá của Viện. Những sản phẩm bình thường dựa trên nền tảng của các cái vấn đề tôi vừa mới nêu ấy, thì cũng đã nhiều, nhưng mà đột phá thì là rất ít.
Cô Thu Hạnh là người rất giàu sức sáng tạo và biết tập hợp thanh niên, tập hợp kể cả những nhà trí thức lớn để mà cùng nhau sáng tạo, tìm kiếm là những cái nét độc đáo, những cái mới, những cái đi những con đường mà chưa ai đi, khai thác những cái thứ mà tưởng như là khó có thể trở thành sản phẩm du lịch thì lại khai thác một cách rất là thành công.
In recent years, many localities and businesses throughout the year have been approached and convinced by STDe's creative thinking. Many provincial leaders have directly invited STDe to survey provincial resources and advise the province on how to exploit the most effective and cost-effectively. Thanks to its reputation and brand, STDe has also made it a lot easier to implement scientific subjects and projects under the state budget. As for you personally, what are the tourism products of STDe, the innovative tourism products that you are most interested in?
My idea of all these products might be a little bit different. I would say like the most controversial, the most, let's say, provocative product is the flood product of Hội An. Like to use natural bad conditions, disasters, to explain to tourists that it is not so bad and it's actually interesting. Personally, like looking at a more cultural approach, I like the harvest season of Dong Lam village. This product will help to protect, hopefully, to protect the original pristine village landscape of the urban region of Hanoi. You know, like, you know that a long time ago, like in the region of Hanoi, which is now Hanoi, New Hanoi, they had like about 50 different villages. You know, and you can still see all the villages, but all the fields of the village are not there anymore. So this product of STDe helps to protect the original landscape of the old and ancient cultural region of Hanoi, or let's say the Red River Delta. I like this actually the most.
It has been 10 years since those innovative tourism products have been implemented. So from the perspective of a foreign tourist and also the experience from Germany's tourism, how do you see the potential of those innovative tourism products here?
I see a big potential. And I think it needs more ideas. I think the biggest challenge for STDe will be to apply all these ideas and to find, let's say, an audience for that. It's a lot of marketing. It needs a lot of also like a lot of discussion with tourist companies that they will use these products as, let's say, as a new way of tourism. I see a big potential in that. And okay, more ideas is very good, but now there is a big potential already with these 18 ideas to start implementing them, to introduce these ideas not only to Germans, but also to Japanese and to European, Australian, American tourists.
Once again, thank you for joining our interview today.
Thank you very much.
And that's all we have for this episode of Sharing Vietnam today. For comment and feedback, don't hesitate to write to us at sharingvietnam@netvietttv.net. Thank you for watching and goodbye for now.